How's it going, guys? Today I'm going to be featuring the Cherbourg, the Tier 7 Tech Tree French large cruiser. Well, we all know how much I loved Brest, and especially with the new high school BA collab commander that basically gives you 30% better dispersion whenever you use your reload boost. And yeah, I decided to see what Cherbourg would be like trying to use the same build. And I have to say it's pretty good. A little disappointed there. I was kind of hoping for some citadels, but then again, these guns are not yet the same size as Brest. I think Brest's guns are a little bigger and well, packs a little more of a punch and is, well, ultimately more fun to play with. But Cherbourg, I guess, can also get it done, as you'll see much later in this match. Unfortunately, enemy destroyer charged in, got us spotted early, so we had to take a kiting position. I was trying to get out to the flank as quickly as I could, and then turn in and basically use that island on the left to push in and mitigate what could possibly shoot at me. These large cruisers, unfortunately, are not as tanky as you would hope. Its biggest, I guess, survivability aspect is its detection and its ability to move around the map very quickly. Obviously, we still have a pretty good amount of HP, so we can take some punishment, although every battleship pretty much overmatches this thing. So we kind of rather not get smashed, and also not have all of the ships try to shoot our turrets, and then basically get stuck with like one gun, and then suffer like a Jean Bar probably would. Enemy Hipper tried to smash him. Unfortunately, not enough sauce. F Chad kinda driving around in circles on the flank are yeah, not really sure what to do. We do know there is a destroyer out here on the flank, and our lightning is not in the cap. And in fact, he does spot the enemy destroyer, but yeah, you're gonna see in a little bit, not the most successful lightning player. Unfortunate. It is what it is, though. We see the enemy Hipper just sitting stationary. I'm pretty sure Cherbourg can't citadel him, but it probably will depend on if our shells actually do hit him or not. We pop our reload boost to try and get a salvo in before he gets away. Dispersion looks pretty good. We landed a bunch of shells, but we do get overpens. Not even penetrations, just overpens, so kind of unfortunate. I was hoping for at least pens, but not quite enough. Probably too high of a shell velocity to really do anything. We do get a citadel on the Jean Bar in the cheek, though, which is kind of amusing. These French large cruisers definitely do have enough pen to get most of the enemy battleships, as long as they don't have a turtleback or something fairly ridiculous. Hipper still charging out straight flat broadside. We don't have our reload boost for the bonus dispersion, but accuracy seems pretty good anyway. And we do finally get the Hipper, and we do death strike him. Kind of wish we did it on the salvo when we used our reload boost. Kind of funny that we didn't death strike him when we had better accuracy, but then we get him when we don't. Just kind of the way RNG works, I guess. Enemy Jean Bart trying to reverse away our friendly, I'm pretty sure it's like Connecticut in our spawn, bow and reversing. Trying to finish off this Jean Bar, trying to help him as much as I can. Not really sure where their destroyer is, since our lightning folded so badly and didn't even kill their is it a Shurat? I'm pretty sure it was a Shurat. Lower tier destroyer anyway, and our lightning fails. And well, there he is. Fortunately, I don't know, he decided to shoot his guns. I don't think he has his smoke either. And well, with the direction he's sailing, I can just reverse away and be safe. Not sure where their F-chat is, though, which is, I guess, now my new concern. Shurat charging out, we get a good salvo, chunk him for most of his HP. I'm hoping our Connecticut will be able to help finish him off. so I don't have to keep reversing away. But yeah, he decides to shoot a battleship instead, which is really unfortunate. Sherrat tries to stop shooting. We have our reload boost because we do need to finish him off since they do have 3 destroyers and 2 of ours are already dead. Yeah, at least we get 1. 2 destroyers are now basically in B as they are capping. Our Connecticut goes down and we're left all alone on this flank. Our other flank has all lemming to A. They're going all the way around, so it's going to be a while before we get any sort of support from them. Enemy destroyers that came from B, unless this is Sherrat's reload boost. Probably the reload boost, actually, since their destroyers are now spotted, both next to each other, and not actually where those torps came from. But anyway, Jean Bar here, still in F-chat somewhere that we don't know. I'm assuming he is charging around the outside of this island that I'm about in next to. So I can't exactly keep reversing because I'd rather not be broadside when that F-chat comes around the corner. And aside from this Jean Bar charging in to probably try and ram, we also have 2 destroyers coming over from the middle who will basically now try and get me. I start reversing a little and there's the F-chat. We need to get out of here. Luckily we have our engine boost to help us with propulsion. So we start moving forward pretty quickly. He is shooting HE, luckily. Pretty sure if he shot AP, he might have been able to citadel me and then finish me off. But at this point, with 2 destroyers in front of me, as well as a battleship in B, and an F-chat chasing me from behind, I need to just basically run away as quickly as I can. Try to position myself better so I don't get torpedoed and chased by the F-chat at the same time. I'm basically surrounded and this is not looking very good. Keeping my guns on my left and hoping maybe we can get a shot off on the F-chat or something, or the destroyers basically kept sailing north into our spawn, but they actually split up. Benson is now back in their spawn, and the enemy Austrioland did in fact go into our spawn, and he's actually going to keep me spotted for the Benson. Unfortunate red team teamwork that we're trying to now run away from because, well, I'd rather not have to use my DCP and not eat torps from Benson. Not sure if he has upgraded torps to reach 9.2 or if he's still stuck at the 6.4. But yeah, we are all alone, so we're trying to conserve as much HP as we can. Ostjotland or F-chat is now in the cap, not sure which one, but considering we're still spotted, it probably is the Ostjotland. And yep, there's Ostjotland torps, so we're just trying to run away. Ostjotland starts shooting. This is a lot of pressure. This is, well, a lot of enemies versus 1. Kind of interested that the destroyers didn't actually try to help the other flank where we basically had all of our battleships, and instead they came after a low HP Cherbourg. It is what it is, but we finally got around the island. Benson can't shoot at me, and neither can Ostjotland. Ostjotland can't torp either. Unfortunately, we used our reload boost and shot a little too early, and we hit the island. Otherwise, I think we may have actually been able to dev strike this F-chat, but yeah, it didn't matter. He had 0 reaction and basically sailed flat broadside for both salvos. We are now out of reload boosts though, which is kind of unfortunate, as well as our last heal. And then, well, our last engine boost is currently on cooldown. We've gone through all of our consumables already, which is a bit concerning. We're going to have to make some sort of play to, I guess, help our team win, because if those destroyers just simply sail around torping, chances are our battleships might die. But I guess luckily they've been wasting their time with me. I reverse away from the island towards the border. Not sure if the Benson was trying to YOLO or not, but considering I didn't get spotted and we have full line of sight of his smoke, I don't think the Benson is coming this way. So I decide to start pushing in again. We know where the Ostjotland was last spotted, and we are located, so we do have to be careful because he will know where we are before we know where he is. And well, it's basically time to make a play. I'm pretty sure Cherbourg is also faster than Ostjotland, and luckily there's some Ostjotland torps. He's launching them preemptively, which is not the best idea, because if you're left with 1 rack of torps, That just gives you less of a chance to actually land the torpedoes that you need. And if I'm able to go about in, unless he's using the super narrow spreads and lands more than one torpedo, I will actually be able to survive. Charging into the cap, we're not spotted yet, so we still know that Osceolan has to be somewhere to the left, and we're just going to keep our guns pointed at the edge of the island, because the last thing we want is Osceolan to come around the corner to YOLO us, and in doing so, our guns are perfectly ready for the Osceolan. I make a hard turn in, maybe a little too hard, because we do in fact end up beaching here, but I wanted to assume that the Osceolan panic torped and launched it at the line as soon as we got spotted, which is exactly what he did. Our turn to the left allowed us to dodge all the torpedoes, and now we are, well, surviving. Benson actually left our cap and went to try and help the other side, and well, that just helped us out greatly, because, well, not having two destroyers against one cruiser and having him farm me with his main guns or something while I fought Osceolan definitely helped. Had Benson came to YOLO me, and basically when I tried to reverse, maybe I get him, maybe I don't. Clearly we don't get him with our one salvo anyway, and yeah, our secondaries do hit him a couple times, set a fire, but unfortunately we don't actually finish him off. And yeah, that's a wrap for this kind of intense Cherbourg game. I'm not gonna lie. Once we got left alone after our teammates died, it was kind of touch and go. I thought I was gonna die to the F-Chad. He had HE loaded. Two destroyers came, and I basically, well, realistically shouldn't have had a chance to do what I did. But I mean, you can't blame the player base, right? Because higher tiers have never mind. But anyway, banger of Cherbourg game. Unfortunately, we didn't get the Benson. I think if we did, we would have passed the 4K base XP threshold. But 39.95 is still pretty dang good. And yeah, Cherbourg, still very good, just not as good as Brest. Brest touching is a lot more satisfying. And I mean, legendary tier, a lot more of the ships have basically armor that allows you to be punished. So yeah, Brest is a little more satisfying to play with. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and subscribe for more, and share it with your friends, or leave a comment down below on other ships you want to see in the future. But till next time, aloha.